Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. It is Francesco here. I hope everyone is having a great day so far. Welcome to the Keep Productive YouTube channel. If you are brand new, if you're a regular, welcome back. So today's video is going to be a celebration of hitting 15,000 subscribers, which is an amazing milestone, and thanks to you guys and your support, and also the growth of this concept of being productive in your daily routine. We have hit 15,000 subscribers a few weeks ago, so that's fantastic. And it's awesome as well to see the Facebook group grow. We've almost hit 500 in the space of like 3 weeks, which is incredible. So this is only going to go up. We're going to really work hard to try and bring really high quality levels of content over here to the channel and also to all of the different spaces that you can join me on. So to celebrate, I wanted to give away a special prize. This is going to be something that I sort of wanted to do just because it is quite I think it's an important part. The branding side of stuff over the last couple of weeks has been really amazing because I've sort of found that space where I feel like keep productive is something that I've been saying since my first few videos, and that's sort of the brand now. So it's really great to be that. So I'm going to be giving away a few stickers. I'm going to be giving away a total of 15 stickers to you guys. The only reason I'm going to be giving away so little is because you have to individually mail them to people, so that's quite a long process. So I'm going to be giving away 15 stickers. I've got about 100 of them here, so that should be plenty, and there's plenty more for the Facebook giveaways and things like that, so I'll be doing more. But I'm going to be doing 15 giveaways, 15 sticker giveaways, so it's amazing that's going to be available. I've got a few on my laptop already. They look great, and it's amazing. Stick them on your laptop, stick them on your phones, whatever it is, because you're now going to be part of this Keep Productive community, and when people see that laptop or people see that logo, they know that keeping productive is a focus. That's the fire alarm. I think they're done with their fire alarm testing now. So in today's video, what I'll be doing is taking a few questions that you guys have sent in for this Q&A. And I'm going to be covering all the different channels that I posted it on. So let's start with the YouTube community tab. So the first question there comes from Arnie Ager, who asks the best books on productivity that has helped you to get the right touch to focus and achieve your goals. Now, what I would say is probably the book that I read for productivity was GTD, which is run by David Allen. You guys know that already, but the book that I actually came across when I was, I guess 3 or 4 years ago, was a book called The Productivity Ninja by Graham Alcott. That's a really great book that I find to really refine my productivity techniques. Now, I would say the biggest book that's helped me alongside GTD is The 4-Hour Workweek. That book has really changed the way that I think about work, and it helps me to really challenge myself with a lot of my bits of work, to really help myself think smarter versus necessarily harder, which a lot of people think like. That was a great question. The next question is, what is your take on using Evernote for your task management app and notes? That's from Andrew Maxwell. Thank you for sending that in, Andrew. That's a really good thought. A lot of people use Evernote as their tasks, their checklist items, and their note taker. I think it's absolutely fine if you are aware that you understand your full workflow and process. But if you are just starting out and you do that, I don't really recommend it. I recommend using Evernote with the likes of like Todoist or TickTick or one of the to-do list applications like Things or To-Do, mainly because I want you to get association to tasks being due dates and things like that. Now, I know a lot of people set them as reminders inside Todoist, but they inside of Evernote, but they just don't seem to work as well, and it is less like responsive. They don't feed back to you as well as the likes of tasks inside of Todoist. So what I recommend is use Evernote's task abilities as checklists and no more than that inside of projects. But if you're comfortable with using it, go for it. But that's just my take on it. Okay, so Adam Staples asks, what do you do for fun? What's the best way to prioritize fun with all of your other responsibilities? For fun, I'm into a lot of different things for fun. I would say if I had to cull the stuff that was related to like goal achieving or things like that, then I like running, I like going for a coffee, I like long walks with my fiance, I like seeing my family, I like Formula 1, I love Formula 1 racing, big fan Ferrari. I like watching films. I'm really into films because I studied them at school, and I really like knowing about how you film stuff, so that's why I'm spending a bit more time doing creative stuff. And I guess the best way to prioritizing fun alongside of your other responsibilities, I think I have a good balance because I sort of understand that fun, you prioritize, the way that you prioritize fun and like other things is you just base them on like, I guess, short-term and long-term benefits. Like, I tend to take a bit of time out to do fun stuff because I know that it's going to helpfully help all of the other stuff. And the other way around as well. I tend to work sometimes a bit later than I should because I know that it's going to give me more time for fun. So I think it's just a healthy balance. That's sort of my view on it. I do have a lot of fun and I do spend a lot of time out of work as well. So it's just about striking that balance, I think. So Alia Alja asks, sorry if I pronounce anyone's name wrong, hey, what's your occupation? That's a good question, and I think it's something that a lot of people are curious about. I work as a freelance marketer at the moment, so I basically work with mainly SaaS startups that are creating their own products, and I've worked for some really amazing company. Here's a few of them, and I basically do a range of stuff. I do things from content creation, so writing blogs and articles, all the way to PR. I'm sort of like a jack of all trades with it, like a one-man marketing agency almost. Where I help them really take it to their next level on different aspects of their business. So I have a range of skills which work across the board. So I really get my hands stuck in, and I'm someone who I like, all the to-do list apps and the productivity apps I like to talk about, I like to activate them in a work situation. I don't like to, there's something in me saying that I shouldn't do this as a full-time job, mainly because it's not productive. It's not productive because all you're doing is spending time talking about productivity and not necessarily activating it. And if you activate it, you're activating it to talk about it. So my sort of thesis on it is like work and then activate all that stuff and then bring that learning into the extra time that I have. Okay, so David Leon asks, what is your weekend routine and how do you manage your weekends? It's a great question. Weekends are like, I don't really see them as weekends. I'm someone who really enjoys my job and really enjoys my sort of lifestyle, and I'm really happy about most things in life anyway, pretty content. So weekends I don't really see them as weekends, mainly because they all sort of blend into one. So on the weekends, my tend to be routine is Friday evening. I'll spend it just relaxing with my fiance or friends, whoever I'm with. And then during the morning on Saturday, I'll get up quite early, like 6, 7 a.m, depending on how tired I am. I'll tend to work in that morning, so 2-3 hours worth of work. And that could be on the YouTube, it could be other bits of work that I want to do, that I'm progressive on. Then what I do is spend a whole day relaxing, whatever we have planned. It could be a walk. We tend to go on lots of walks, see the family, things like that, just regular stuff. And then in the evening, I'll tend to have Saturday night. It's my big focus night. And I'll tend to lie in on Monday morning. So that gives me a bit of time. So I tend to step back to about 1, 2 a.m. on Saturday night, just working on different projects, and then I'll go to sleep. Sunday is my total out day. We tend to go for a lunchtime meal, and we just relax. We have fun, go on walks, show you some photos here. It's just a regular routine, and that's how I enjoy my weekends. I do get quite a lot of work done, I guess, and I plan the Sunday evening for about up to an hour max of all of the stuff that I need to do for the week ahead. Okay, so the next one is from Jargon. What's your storage plan / themes as backups, cloud solutions? So my main cloud solution is Google Drive. That's pretty much it. I use Google Photos as well to back up all my photos, and apart from that, it's pretty like Google Drive seems to fit the bill. I'm hitting that 100 gig amount so far. So that's something I need to extend soon, and Photos allows you unlimited amounts, so they're really my two storage bases. I have an iOS device, so I use iCloud Drive sometimes, but it's literally just to store temporarily and then get rid of as a holding bay. Okay, so Paul asks, what do you think is the best system to keep browser and YouTube tab bookmarks organized and easy accessible on every platform? I use Chrome, so I use the bookmarks tab to organize my tabs. I only have like 4 tabs. I don't store too many bookmarks. I've recently discovered Wakelet, which is quite a cool application to help you store like little links and videos and all sorts, just linkage on iOS and Android. And also it's got a tool inside there that you can use on web to create your own links. So that's a nice way to capture all those links together. But in terms of organization, I just keep everything clipped in those sort of different areas on the Chrome bookmarks. Okay, so I'm going to jump over to Twitter now for a few more questions there. Remember guys, I didn't explain how you win these ones. All you need to do to win some of the Keep Productive stickers is to subscribe, comment below, and make sure you're joined to the Facebook community. For the comment below, just share some of the tips that you may have benefited from this channel. It'd be amazing to hear that. So here are the Twitter questions. So David Palmer, who's part of the Facebook group, asks, the other day on Facebook you asked about unproductive weeks. Can you elaborate on how you cope with them? It's an untouched issue. I definitely agree with this. So on the Facebook group, I added like maybe 2 weeks ago from today, I said I had a really unproductive week. Like it wasn't as flowy as I thought it would be. It was really stop-start. It wasn't very productive at all. It obviously got things done, but just not as much as I wanted to. And David asks, how do you cope with that? Because that is a topic that a lot of people struggle with. And I think that what I tend to do is if I'm unproductive in my day routine, I pick things that tend to work, like that give me instant task wins. So I will just like do the washing up, or like clean the room, or like do a workout that I know that I'm going to do to keep, like to almost flip my brain into a flow state where I'm just then completing tasks. And I guess if I deal with a unproductive week, I tend to just think like halfway through the week, if I'm on like a Wednesday, but this week was a really bad week, like all the way through. But on Wednesday, if I I'm like, yeah, I've had a bad week, but I just spend like up to an hour and I do my week review early. So I take that week review on Friday or Saturday that I do, the one that just overviews everything, and I just push it forward so that I get refocused and refueled in what I need to be focusing on, and then I just keep myself focused. One of the things that I've been doing recently that has helped me refocus my attention is that MIT stuff, the most important task inside a Todoist, which I'll share in my Todoist setup video a bit more. So that's something that has helped me to retune my productivity. But again, yeah, coping with a week is pretty tough. You might just have to take a break, just take an hour and just, and then go back into that intensity so that you can like reset your flow and just focus a bit harder when you're going on with new projects. Okay, so Eddie, regular on Twitter, he asks, can one productivity app rule them all, or is this just a myth? I know my thoughts. Interested in hearing yours. I wrote an article about this quite a while ago, actually, 2 or 3 months ago, about that sort of all-in-one productivity app. I don't think it will come, but I think that there will be more resources that will provide more. So, for example, I believe that Evernote will have a task manager, and Evernote will have a calendar, but it won't have like habit tracker, time tracker, things like that. And over time, it will become like more of a powerhouse of all of your items. And I think more companies will be doing that, like Todoist will be doing it, Trello will be doing it, Asana, etc., etc. It's just a way to keep you in that system, keep you focused. So that's my thoughts, Eddie. I want to hear your ones. Again, Chandan Kumar, if I pronounce your name wrong, I really apologize. What is your inspiration and what inspired you to create Keep Productive? So Keep Productive was actually created just from my tagline at the end. So I normally say, make sure to have a great week, keep productive, and I'll see you guys very soon. That is my tagline that I've kept since the start, which is amazing, like 3 years of doing it, and I accidentally did it, I think. So I drew it out of that, and also the fact that keep productive, you want to keep as productive as you can be. It's not a sprint, it's a marathon. You have to keep going and keep doing your best, and obviously there's resets in process and in working hard and learning from yourself. So that's sort of the inspiration behind that. And that's a good question. What's my inspiration? My inspiration is something that obviously you guys probably might have known already. I want to create my own suite of productivity applications, and I want to create a suite of them that are designed to be very useful in all different aspects. So I want to essentially take some time out and create those applications and tools that you can use and help you fit them into your daily routine. So that's sort of my 5-year to 10-year goal. So that's something that you need to definitely look out for. I will be creating those apps in the future, so stay tuned. Joe Sotomayor, how to get a home screen organized and productive. That's a tough one. It took me a lot of time. I just basically reorganized it. I'll show you a video that I'll be doing very soon on it, so stay tuned for the what's on my iPhone. I'll probably explain it during that one. Terillo Walls asks, what is your life purpose? It's probably to help as many people get what they want done in life. It's a tough one because when you sort of say it like that, there's two parts. There's helping people to get to their career goals, which I find a lot harder because that's a lot of a personal experience. But I think I specialize in the second stage, which is helping people, once they know, to excel themselves and do better across their day, and know that they don't have to settle necessarily. They can work harder, and it's a progressive thing. That's something that I've really adopted, and something that I want to see from as many people as I can around me, just because I don't know, that's just something that I'm really inspired by. When I see people who I've always been inspired by, like Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, all of those sorts of characters. Ever since I was young, and I wanted to do the startup thing, and I still do, but I just want to reserve myself for a few years from doing it because I want to build this community, build this hub. But yeah, I think doing like that, my inspiration would be to help people excel, and that's why I want to create the productivity applications, because I want to make it a scalable solution. I want people to go from here to here because they've organized themselves, they've got themselves prepared. So I guess my life purpose is to help as many people as possible in helping them with digital and creative tools. Again, like, this doesn't necessarily extend to that. If the whole world's internet just went like that tomorrow, I probably still want to help you with different like tools outside of digital. So I'd say that it's really just helping people find the right resources that they need to excel, or creating the right resources that they need to excel. Akos, I won't try and pronounce your last name, I really apologize. Akos S asks, apart from GTD, what is my favorite topic? My favorite topic at the moment is probably health and well-being, mainly because there's so much around mindfulness at the moment, something that I really want to go into more detail on. I believe that there is something in mindfulness that can really take your brain to a new level. And the reason I say that is because I genuinely think that if you nurture yourself, but also take yourself to a new level, like test your brain and mental strength, you can do a lot more than you think. And that's sort of something that I've taken from a few of the things I've been doing in the background. And just because I think that people don't know their full strength of their their mind until they test it. And I believe that if you have that experience to test it, you can really take it to a new level. Okay guys, so that is a roundup on all those questions. Thank you guys for sending them in. I had a few more, I couldn't quite get to them. I'll probably just message reply you for those. But if you want to win the awesome Keep Productive stickers, make sure to subscribe, comment below with some of the things that you've enjoyed on this channel, because I'd love to hear that feedback loop. And then finally, just join the Facebook group, which is available in the description below. Anyway guys, thank you so much for answering these questions. I just wanted to take this time to thank you as a community. This is the best community out there. Talking with you guys on Facebook is incredible. Having that communication channel with you, obviously I talk to a lot of you guys on email, but having the Facebook group is amazing. So I really appreciate all the support. And I'm very humbled by all of your comments on a daily basis. So I don't take that lightly. I'm going to be focusing harder over the next couple of months to get every single comment out there, because I really appreciate all of your messages. So guys, thank you so much for stopping by. Make sure to have a great week, keep productive, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Cheers.